When starting something new and starting to go public with it, it is so common to compare yourself to others, to say, okay, well, this is how this person's doing it. I should be modeling that. I should be more serious. I should be more professional. But a lot of times in doing that, even if it is a professional business, like for my life coaching, for example, it's a professional business, but I'm not going to go out here and be monotone and only have my face like this and just be professional, straightforward, and hope that I inspire people. Like, I'm not going to talk like that. I am full of personality. I'm full of energy, and I'm not going to hide that. And so often I see people doing things that isn't showing their true personality. They're just acting a certain way because they think that's what they should be doing. That's what they think, that's what's going to get them further, to get them more followers, to get, more attention, because they don't think that people are going to like their weird, unique, quirky little personality, when really it's kind of half and half. Yeah, sure, there might be people, maybe there are people out there that don't like how much I move my arms around when I talk. I'm French, I can't help it. It's what I do. Like, maybe people don't like my stories. I don't know. But other people might find the stories helpful. Other people might also talk with their hands. It might satisfy just having more going on in the video than just somebody sitting like this talking. Like, it's more going on. And I know for me that I kind of like that when there's more going on in a video, even though it's still like direct. So really the point I'm getting at here is, if you're going to start something new and you're going to go public with it, be your true authentic self. Because even though there are haters out there, there are also probably even more people that are going to absolutely love it. And when you're true to yourself, they can see that. They can tell if you're being true to yourself, or if you're kind of seeming like you're hiding something, or if you just don't seem like that you're genuinely happy with the way you're doing it. It'll come across, it will show. So don't be afraid to just be yourself. Welcome to the Radiant Sun. My name is Kendra. I'm a spiritual life coach, and I help my clients get through the blocks in their lives to get to their ultimate success. And when getting to that success, it is so important to be true and honest to yourself. I am a weirdo. I love that about myself, and for the longest time, I didn't. Throughout school, how do you think that went? Being the weirdo in elementary school, middle school, high school. Not very well. Yeah, sure, I had a couple friends that were a little weird too, and we fit in our own little group. But compared to the rest of the school, we were kind of outcasts. We were weird. It was like, to better explain it, obviously it's followed through the years. I'm not going to change who I am. But now I'm the person in the family where if I go out with my family, I'm very fortunate to have a family that is so close together. So when we go out, it's like the whole family. So, and I'm talking like, my mom is one of 5. My dad's also one of 5, but I'm saying like my mom's side of the family. Like, when we go out, there's a lot of us, and there is only maybe 3 of us, like including myself, 3 people that have like a more outgoing personality. But even the other 2 people, when it comes to doing certain things, they push me into the spotlight. They're like, oh, nope, that's all you. I'm good. I don't want to do that. So for example, this didn't end up going as planned, just because security ended up, not in a bad way. So we went to sing happy birthday to my mom at, it was like The Price is Right, and it was in like a theater, so it was before everyone was getting there. There was only a handful of people, and we had asked security, if it'd be okay to surprise my mom and sing happy birthday before everything starts getting going. And they're like, oh yeah, sure, that's fine. But then they started thinking about it, and they're like, oh wait, like that probably wouldn't be the best idea, because then what if other people like decide to like do stuff, like, probably would be best not to do anything. So I was like about to go around telling people okay, get ready, we're singing to my mom, we're singing to my mom, we're singing to my mom. And I was going to go up in front of everybody that I didn't know. And this is pretty small town. Everybody kind of knows everybody. So I was about to go up there in front of everybody and sing happy birthday to my mom and like conduct this huge chorus, if you will. Another similar thing, considering that didn't actually happen, what did actually happen though is my cousin had an idea to get all of our aunts concert tickets to go see Reba McEntire, and that absolutely made their life. They were so happy, and it was a Christmas present last year. And my cousin who had the idea, she was going through a pregnancy, so it was just a lot on her. So I took over and I kind of put everything together, and she was like, how do you think we should give them this present for Christmas? I'm like, oh girl, I got that covered. I bought mind you, it's me, my sister, and like 3 of my cousins going out and handing these tickets out to our aunts and moms. And I bought us all Reba wigs. You heard that right. We were little redhead. I looked like a little ginger boy. It was so bad. It looked so horrible. And we all wore them, and I led the line of us walking out into our huge family Christmas party. And I was singing Fancy by Reba, and we were all wearing wigs and handing out tickets. And then I went one step further, and I bought even more wigs for our aunts and moms to wear to the concert. So there's a whole group of us. There was like 12 of us wearing wigs to a concert. So that's just a prime example of how going through school and going through the challenge of being that weird kid and, being silenced for so long, I'm at the point in my life where I know it's not worth it to be quiet and to limit yourself. I am a weirdo. I am goofy, and it brings a smile to a lot of people's faces, and that's exactly why I do it. It makes me happy. It makes those around me happy. If someone's in a bad mood and they're around me, they won't be in a bad mood for very long. So, but I just hope that kind of hearing that makes you maybe feel better if you're worried about maybe if you feel like you've been like too weird or too awkward or too goofy, or maybe I shouldn't have said this or been loud like that, or maybe I shouldn't be a weirdo for Halloween or something. Like, I'll put a picture up of me for Halloween last night. So here I am. And I was flailing my arms. That wasn't like, it didn't do it on its own. That was me going like this. My shoulders actually hurt just from doing that. I was doing that for almost 2 hours last night, just so people could see like the whole image of the balloon and stuff. And it made people laugh. It made people happy. And my entire family, just about, absolutely loved it. They got a kick out of it. They were laughing so hard. All the kids were smiling. And there was only like one, maybe their spouse felt the same way, but one person that was not a fan of it. And this is where it can get very challenging for us to really freely express ourselves, because where does the fear, why do we have that fear? Why are we worried about strangers seeing us being weird? Most of the time, it's really not the strangers that we're worried about. It's the people that we know. And in this case, it was a person that I knew very closely that was not the biggest fan of me being a huge inflatable balloon person thing. And I love him to pieces. He's done a lot for me throughout my life, and I don't know if he was joking, if he was serious, and honestly, it doesn't matter which it was. He's gonna think and feel how he wants, and I'm just gonna let it go like water off a duck's back. I'm just not gonna let it faze me. Again, even if he was joking, he's going to do him. But the person that was not a huge fan of it was actually my own dad. And he, on a few different occasions throughout trick-or-treating, publicly like disowned me. Like I saw someone, an older lady that I know, I hadn't seen her in years, and I went up to her, I gave her a hug, and we were talking, well, kind of a hug, I was a big balloon, but we were talking, and then my dad came up and she started talking to him, and he looked at me, he's like, all right, you ready? And she's like, wait, you know each other? And he's like, yeah, that's my daughter. And she's like, why didn't you ever tell me that? And we've known this lady like forever, and like separate ways. I knew her through, I worked with horses, and she has horses, so I met her through that. I don't really know how my dad met her, probably just family friend stuff, but he never told her that I was his daughter all these years. And she's like, why didn't you ever tell me that? And he's like, well, I mean, she does stuff like this, so can you blame me? Like, you're paraphrasing, but yeah. So again, I don't know if he was joking, if he was serious, but again, it's just a prime example. Like, you're not going to please everybody, but if I did choose to take that to heart and feel offended by it, I probably would have let it ruin my whole night, right? But instead, I'm just like, okay, whatever, like, that's your perspective, that's your reality, that's what's going on in his mind, you know? And so I'm looking at everybody else that I've been around, that I've impacted with this silly costume, and so many more people are laughing, are smiling, are saying, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, like giving me high fives walking by, like they're waving their arms too, like it's fun, it's the happiness and the goofiness, it's contagious. And if I let what he said really have that much of an impact on my night and weigh heavily on me, I probably wouldn't have even walked around with my arms up anymore. I just would have walked normally. And where's the fun in that? Like, I saw a picture of me, like I just had my arms down, and like it didn't look as fun. It didn't look nearly as fun. And then I saw a picture of me when it was up, and it looked amazing. Like, there is such a difference, and being so strong in your energy is so important. Like, if you're happy with it, and you're vibrant, and you're loving, and you're happy and excited, and that's all that matters, because you're going to reach so many more people that resonate with that energy, that love that energy. And there are going to be people that will hate on you. I've had comments from my family. I've had comments from acquaintances. I have had comments from complete strangers online. Like, if you choose to let 1 or 3 or even 10 bad comments get to you, it's going to be very easy to miss the hundreds or thousands of comments that are positive, that are encouraging you to move forward with this energy that you hold, because it's inspiring. And I just hope that this inspires you too, because again, I am so done hiding my true self and limiting myself and silencing myself just to please the few people that don't resonate with my energy. They don't have to like it. I'm not doing it for them. So again, I really hope this helps. If you have ever thought of maybe you're just too much, scratch that thought, just totally throw it away, light it on fire, just get rid of it. It's not benefiting you, and it's not going to get you to where you need to be. Just see your true potential, see your energy, and see the light that you give out. See all the smiles that you put on people's faces. Look at the impact that you make in a positive way. It's so easy to get caught up in the negatives, and I promise you it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You're not going to get time back, so don't waste time trying to please people that are just going to put you down literally no matter what you do. It's not worth it. So again, I really hope this helps. And if you think this might benefit a friend, go ahead and give it a quick share to them. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.